Got about 7.5 minutes left. NASDAQ is on a tear today, following through from strength on Friday, but no such follow through from small caps. Let's talk some company picks with Luke Lloyd, investment strategist, joining us from Strategic Wealth Partners. You got some trades on your mind, Luke, but firstly, I just want to get to the one macro point here. You say Friday's jobs report could be a market mover. How so, and what do you think we should expect?
Yeah, I think all eyes right now are on that jobs report on Friday. I mean, there are over 10 million jobs available right now, but the companies are still struggling to fill those jobs. Just to put that into perspective, I believe after the financial crisis, like in 2008 to 2010, there are roughly 2 to 4 million jobs available at any given time. So we're 2 to 3 times above that amount after the financial crisis. The thing is, I think we're going to start to see those jobs getting filled over the next couple months, because we're going to start seeing unemployment benefits start falling off even more through the month of September. Investors are really going to be paying attention, like I said, to those numbers to see if people are getting back to work. I mean, I just went to the YMCA. I just joined the YMCA. I put on, I think, 15 pounds. And I went to go join, and one of the first things they said to me is that they're struggling to find workers. So some of the things like the pool, they can't find a lifeguard to actually open the pool, right? So that's just one example. And then the restaurant right down the street from me has been hiring for the past year, and they can't find workers. So it's just absolutely insane what is happening right now. The thing is, if we don't see people getting back to work, it's bad for the economy, because companies can't grow as fast as they want to. So the economy is on fire, and the companies want to grow. The consumers have more money in their pocket than ever right now, and they want to spend that money. It's up to the companies to take a share of that money that the consumers have. But if they don't have any workers, they can't take that share, right?
So it sounds like if we don't live up to expectations here at this juncture, then there's some signs that we've got some pretty serious underlying problems at this point of the imbalance.
I don't know if it's definitely, or it's going to be for sure just be this Friday report, but I think over the next month or two, we're going to see investors pay even more close attention to each report as they come out and really measure the strength of the economy and how fast workers are getting back to work.
All right, well, we got taper on our minds too now, so it seems like maybe some added degree of import on what could potentially change or fast forward into that timeline. Let's talk some stocks, Luke. First on your list is Draftkings. Are you getting pumped for NFL season or what?
Oh, I can't wait, Oliver, man. I'm a Steelers fan, so I can't wait for the Steelers season to come out. It's actually, I'm interested. I live up here in Cleveland, so everybody's a Browns fan up here, and I grew up, just hating the Browns and hating everything Cleveland. But it's definitely interesting. But I can't wait as football and basketball return. We're going to see packed stadiums, more engagement from the consumers. Fantasy sports betting, they make the games more interesting. I was supposed to go to Vegas actually end of this week. I actually had to cancel because some things came up. Every time I'm in Vegas, I don't usually gamble any other time, but when I go to Vegas, I can't wait just to sit there, watch a game, and place a bet on my phone while I'm out there. I mean, it makes things more interesting. Games I wouldn't even care about, I'd put money on, and I'm just engaged into the game. So I think that's something you want to keep an eye on. Also, here in Ohio, it's not legal here in Ohio to gamble, but up in Michigan it is, and down in West Virginia it is. So everybody, all my friends, they'll go place bets up in Michigan or drive all the way down to West Virginia from Cleveland, which is about a 3.5 hour drive, to go place bets. So this stock's down 20%. I think it can go much higher.
All right, like the excitement. Draftkings right now just below $60, made a little bit of a run, but to your point, got really slammed off those highs. Luke, what about Match.com? I think this is a pretty interesting one. The whole group of the dating apps that falls under this company's umbrella, a stock that hasn't really gone anywhere for about 4 months after it pulled back. Been sitting at the bottom of this range now, $130. Kind of stretches almost to like the beginning of the year. What's the deal?
Yeah, so the way I think about Match Group, they own Hinge and Tinder. They're basically the first 2 dating apps on the App Store, so they got the first mover advantage compared to something like Bumble. The thing is about Match Group, I like to consider it also a reopening stock as well as a stay-at-home stock. So no matter what happens over the next 6 months to a year, if a new variant came out or something like that, I think the stock is still going to do well. People are looking to socialize again as we reopen the economy. I mean, just go down to your local bars and restaurants and clubs. I mean, they are absolutely jam-packed. And the thing is about, the new dating scene or the new way of getting out there, it's easier to go on your app and swipe left or swipe right and try to take somebody to the club rather than shooting your shot at the club the old-fashioned way. So I think this stock, I mean, it's poised to continue to grind higher. The stock is also down about 15% from the highs. I think it could retest the all-time highs over the next couple of years.
All right, shooting the shot on the long match trade. One more, Luke, because I know you got it in you. Sivergate Capital. Let's talk a little crypto here.
Yes.
One of the big crypto companies outside of the blockchain miners. This is one of the favorites. It's the bank that basically funds a bunch of these crypto enterprises. Do you have to have faith in like Bitcoin as a religion to buy Sivergate Capital?
I think you have to have faith that crypto and Bitcoin, all of them in general, is here to stay to some point. Blockchain technology essentially is here to stay, right? So I was just talking to somebody the other day about all the different cryptos out there. There's thousands of different cryptos out there, right? So rather than betting on one of them to win or one of them to lose, right? I think it's better just to kind of get exposure, especially in maybe an IRA or in your portfolio by just owning Sivergate Capital and getting exposure to the broad sector, because I think the technology is here to stay. I think blockchain, crypto, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think we're at the beginning stages of really a technological revolution. They have that first mover advantage as well because they're one of the first banks to get into crypto, whether it be lending, whether it be financing. I think Sivergate Capital is best positioned to move forward to take advantage of what's happening in this revolution that's happening. The stock's actually down 40% from its all-time highs early this year. And I think, like I said, crypto, the adoption is here to stay. It's just going to become more adopted as the years go on. We've already heard rumors of Amazon accepting Bitcoin or crypto down the road. Those rumors were put down that it wasn't going to happen this year. But who's to say that won't happen next year, maybe 2 years down the road? I think adoption is going to continue.
All right. Sivergate kind of frozen, but maybe coiling with some energy. Luke, thanks for the stock picks. Good stuff.
Thanks, Oliver. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Luke Lloyd is investment strategist at Strategic Wealth Partners.